Hi, I want to talk a little bit about the GBS project and where it's at and some of the delays I've run into. I took possession of the car from the shipping depot in late July. Began work on it at the beginning of August. The first issue that I ran into was with the right rear upper control arm. Went back and forth with GBS over email for a couple of weeks trying to figure out what was going on with that rear control arm. I'm trying not to touch my face. There was just a mix-up in the manufacturing and a bracket got flipped over. So they needed to ship me a new one. That took a little bit of time. The following month, while I was installing the new oil pan, the ATR oil pan, I discovered that I was missing the oil pickup tube. Contacted GBS. They shipped me out a new one. That took about a half month to get. The alternator bracket was an issue. I was initially shipped one for a right-hand drive car, needed one for a left-hand drive car. When I contacted GBS about it, they knew what the problem was instantly and started the process of producing a new alternator bracket for me and shipping that out. That was on the 14th of November, and I just got it today on the 31st. So that took a little bit of time. As a sidebar, if I'd known it was going to take a month and a half to get, I would have actually just asked them to send me the specs to build it myself, and I would have just built it because I got a welder and I can cut some steel. Yeah, I thought I'd have it done in a couple of months. I was hoping to have it done in a couple of months. But the delays have kind of piled on, and then there's the depression that one runs into when one's day is monotonous and horrible in the virus timeline we're at right now. So that's a thing. My birthday's next month. I was hoping to have it on my birthday. Ready to go. Not happening. Here's what it is. The only thing that I've really fucked up has been the windshield. So I accidentally cracked the windshield while installing it. Pushed a little too hard with a tap in a couple of places and just sent cracks through the windscreen. I've called around to a couple of auto glass places here to see if I can get a replacement, and every auto glass place in the area that does custom glass has laid off their custom glass guy because virus timeline. Where I'm at right now in the build, engine's in, wiring harnesses going in. I just put the O2 sensor in. That required swapping out a connector. So the harness came with a Deutsch DTM connector. I swapped out for Deutsch DTE connectors, got that sorted. Swapped out the Hall Effect cam's angle sensor for a VR cam angle sensor. Throttle bodies are on. They look beautiful. They're amazing. The PCB plugs in. Cool. I'm really happy about them. Fuel systems in, new alternators on, running into a small interference issue with a bolt head for the crank angle sensor, so I've got to email it to GBS. Hopefully I'll get that resolved. Yeah. It's coming along. It's just taking longer than I thought. Anyway, Happy New Year.